family trying to get me some gas. They had the little TV on. TV on while you pumping gas. Yes, I was doing what you see. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you for a moment about radical faith. A young lady by the name of Latasha had inboxed me, and she began to have the word radical faith. She was comparing what I was doing to something that she had heard or seen with T.D. Jakes. And I wasn't quite sure that I fit that mold. That, was if you looked up radical, would it have my name on it or under it? Then I had to realize that it indeed takes radical faith to go and explore the unknown. It indeed takes radical faith to get up from your familiar and go to the unknown to talk to people who don't even speak a language that you have. It indeed takes radical faith to believe in everything that you hope and wish for, even when everybody else around you keeps saying, nah, wait, that sounds too far-fetched, it's not your time, hold on, you caught up in Angie's world, just your age got a lot to do with it. Why would you wait till now? Every excuse that I could possibly hear, everybody that canceled me out, everybody that discredited where I'm going, everybody who can't see because they're not looking out of Angie's glasses, they're not looking at it from my perception. So then I began to tell myself, when I got into my private closet, and that's what God said, you have to get in your private closet, and that's in the book of Matthew, and you get in your private, he said, chamber. And when you begin to talk to yourself, and you begin to talk to God, and you begin to tell him the things that you want, and he start aligning those things, you don't need cosigners. You don't need anybody else to cosign what God already has given you. It doesn't matter if you have several other opportunities. But if God already told you to steadfast, if he already told you to stay right there where you are. Because 2 verses in the book of Matthew that I was curious about. In Matthew 6:6, he said, if you pray in secretly, I'm going to reward you openly. Then when you go on down to Matthew 6:18, he said, if you fast in secret, I'm going to reward you openly. So I asked my prayer partner, Mon, God, wonder why God used the same kind of, with a different analogy, but he said it at the end. So that means if I add the component of praying and I add the component of fasting, and then he's still going to reward me openly, then why would I not take off my glasses instead of keep handing them to everybody else? Why am I giving everybody else my glasses when God already told me, Angie, if you do what I tell you to do, if you move out of your own way, if you move out of what seems right, if you move out of things that's uncomfortable to you, if you begin to do that, then I'm going to reward you, not everybody else who you keep trying to co-sign on your decision. So as I began to still think, like, God, thank you. I started showing gratitude. God, thank you for the radical faith. Thank you, because even when I got discouraged, even when I started sitting on the fence of complicity, even when I started saying, not being appreciative to the things that he have already did and has shown out in my life, and I still was complaining, I still was like, God, but you don't understand. But I know it takes nothing but radical faith to be able to go out here and to be able to still show up, even when hell breaking loose, even when you don't even understand the path yourself. It takes radical faith to still believe. It takes radical faith to still go out here and encourage everybody else, even if you don't have nothing but that little bit of cruiser oil like the lady did. And I also read the book of Elijah last night. I was studying it in the books of King. And Mon called me and woke me up. And I went ahead and I woke up and I told Mon, I said, I'm going to tell you right now how I feel. I feel like when Mary was pregnant with God, and when her cousin Elizabeth was pregnant with John the Baptist, they said when they bellies got together, they began to leap. It started, knowing, wait a minute, this is something abnormal. This is something else is getting ready to take place. And when you start realizing it, and I said, that's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. I done got to California. It's like something else, is for me to do. And it's not just nursing. Something else, God got something grander for me. And it's not just being complacent, being here. So in the midst of me doing it, and I knew it took radical faith for God to talk to Elijah and told him to stay by the brook. sit by the brook in the midst of a famine, and he's still gonna let water come. I knew it took radical faith when God told Elijah, go up there to the lady with the little cruise of oil, and you know what, and she follow your orders. I knew it took radical faith for the lady to say, I don't have but a little bit, but because this is what you said, I'm gonna go ahead and feed you, even though I know I was waiting for me and my sons to die. That's what radical faith is. So wherever you are right now in your life, right now with your finances, right now with your relationships, right now with burdens, God is gonna, I'm telling you, he's gonna restore it. He's gonna turn those burdens into blessings. He's gonna turn confusion into clarity. I know he'll do it. And I know he's not just doing it and working it for Angie. So this Angie, your metamorphosis coach, and I'm telling you right now, as I have changed and transitioned my mindset, that I will no longer get up out my bed and be worried about something that I have no control over anyway. Because God say, let the troubles of tomorrow, they're going to worry for themselves. So why am I going to consume my rest of my 24 hours worrying about a 48 hours that he ain't even gave to me yet? All right, this Angie, your inspiration keep shining. I continue to tell you, I'm transferring dreams into reality, and I'm starting with myself. So y'all have a lovely day.